Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. I have my empties for the month of December to share with you guys. My container, my box here isn't super full, but I figured I would share what I have, get it out to recycling so that we can start fresh with the new year. So the first thing on top are some makeup remover wipes. These are a love that I have found this past month, which is the Kroger brand makeup removing cleansing towelettes. These things are really nice. And it's weird to say that I like this, but the more that you use on the package, the better they get. Like the first couple are a little dry, and I was kind of like, I'm not sure I love these, but as you work down, they're really awesome. And then towards the end of the package, like the last probably 5, are amazing. So I actually take these and I flip them upside down. But I've used up 2 of these. I get them at Kroger. They are the Kroger brand. And there's 30 in each of these packages, and they're $1.99. So I feel like you can't beat them. They're really awesome. I'm just about to finish up another package, and I do plan on repurchasing them, although I've been watching some other Empties videos, and I've noticed a lot of people talking about the Kirkland brand ones that they get at Costco, and then whatever, I don't remember what Sam's Club's like house brand is, which I should know because that's where we shop. But they get big boxes of them, and some people have really raved about those, so I'm tempted to try those, but these are always an awesome choice, and if those aren't as good, I'm going back and buying these. The next thing I used up is a 4-pack of razors. The little insert just fell out. These are the Schick Extreme 3 disposable razors, 2 times the aloe apparently. I bought these because it was a coupon deal at CVS, I believe. And I used to use the Schick Quattro in high school, and I loved them. I was a cheerleader, believe it or not. And so with wearing skirts all the time, I was constantly shaving my legs, and I really liked the Schick Quattro. And I thought that these would kind of compare. These are garbage. They are terrible razors. I would not suggest them to anybody. I feel like they get dull extremely fast. That, I guess it would be like their aloe strip is like drying. It like drags on your skin no matter how much shaving cream or shaving cream or body wash you use. They're not good. I don't care for these, and I would not repurchase those. I used a few masks this month. Looks like just 2. I know I used more, but these are all stuck together. These are the Vitamin C Collagen Essence by Biomiracle. Oh, I'm sorry, this one's Vitamin C and this one's aloe, but they're both collagen ones. This one is supposed to be for hydration and sensitive skin. About the end of November to the beginning of December, my face went went crazy. My skin got super dry, and this happens every year, and I don't know why it takes me by surprise every year, but there's about a 2-week period where my skin is so unbelievably dry and like tight and just itchy and uncomfortable, and I feel like no matter what I do, I can't get it under control. And then for somehow, some way, my skin kind of like regulates itself out, and it goes back to being somewhat normal. During the summer I have very oily skin, and during the winter I have normal to dry skin, which is strange. I know it happens to many people, but for that like 2-week period my skin goes out of control. So I used these both during that time period. I thought they were really moisturizing. I loved wiping the extra or rubbing the extra oil that was on these masks into my skin and just letting it absorb at night. It definitely helped soothe my skin. I really liked it. And I get these from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Ugh, they're all sticky. So yeah, I will definitely pick those up. I think those might be my last 2 out of that pack. It was a 5-pack, and I think those are my last 2. So I don't know if I have any more, but if I see them, I'll repurchase them. Along the same line, in my influencer, sorry, it's beside me, I had to think what it was called. My influencer box for the month of December, I got a sample of the Boots No. 7 Protect and Perfect Advanced Serum for the first signs of aging. I wouldn't say I have like aging skin, but I'm very aware of what can happen very quickly, so I do use preventative care already. This serum was amazing. I got quite a few uses out of this, and I used it at night. after I washed my face, and then I put like my night cream on right before I went to bed, but I left this soak in for a while. This stuff is awesome. It sells, I know you can get it at Target, and I think it's less than $20. I want to say it's $18, which for a serum is a really good price, but I have to admit that it's probably more expensive than a lot of the skincare that I use currently, as far as like anti-aging stuff, because I haven't felt the need to, but I would consider purchasing this because it was really nice. The next thing I have in here is a conditioner. This is the Herbal Essences Color Me Happy Color Safe Conditioner. I raved about this stuff for quite a while, and as much as I love the smell of it, and I love the way that it makes my hair smell and feel is what I was getting at, I don't know how much it's doing for my color. I think I only did 1 or 2 videos while my hair was red. I had added some warmth red, I guess you could say, like an auburn, darkened it much more than it is now. Spit it out, Katie. I had added quite a bit of red to my hair a couple months ago, and I know red is a hard color to keep in your hair anyway, but I was using this as my color care line, and I don't think it did anything for it. I don't want to say it like made my hair fade faster, but I feel like it washed out my color really quickly for something that claims to be color safe. So I got my hair redone, took the red out, and I still noticed that my color isn't lasting as long as I would like it to, and I know it has nothing to do with the color, it has to have something to do with these products. So I'm going to finish up the shampoo and the little bit of conditioner that I have left, and then I'm going to find something new, because I just don't know that that's doing what I thought it was going to be doing. The next thing I used up is a jewelry cleaner. This is the Caribbean Gem premium brand jewelry cleaner with pure banana and coconut oil. My mom and I got this a long time ago from a like the Women's Expo, or I think it was the Women's Expo, or maybe it was a Bridal Expo, and they like pull you over and they want to clean your rings for you and blah blah blah, and it really worked and I really liked it. So we bought, we each bought a set, and it came with like a little cup strainer thing, which I have no idea what happened to it, but I finally used up all of the cleanser, or the cleanser, cleaner, whatever it is, and I really like it. There's a, I thought there was a phone number or something on here. I guess it just tells you where it's manufactured, but I thought there was like information on how to reorder. So I'm going to Google it and see if I can find this, because I really liked it as a jewelry cleaner, but if not, I'm not going to be totally heartbroken, but it did work really well, and I have no idea how much it costs, so that might deter me from repurchasing it as well. The next thing I actually used up today, which is nail polish remover. I'm not picky, this is just Up and Up brand. I usually just try and find one that has strengthening properties in it. Whether they work or not is beyond me, but that's what I usually look for. Other than that, I'm not super picky, so I don't know. If I'm at Target and that's where I go, I'll pick it up. If not, then it'll be whatever store brand. The next thing I used up is a hand soap from Bath and Body Works. This is the Ocean Pearl foaming hand soap, and I remember this being very fresh, obviously, like ocean fresh scent. My husband went through this phase where I sent him in, and I think I told this story the last time. I sent him in to pick up hand soaps one day at Bath and Body Works, and I totally thought he could handle it. Well, he bought like 4 or 5 of the eucalyptus spearmint, and then a few other like scents like this, which all are very, very similar. So I'm over this kind of scent. I have my last one of like the ones that he bought in my upstairs bathroom right now, and then I'm going to have to find some new scents. So I don't know that I'm going to purchase this one, even if they make it anymore. I can't keep up with that stuff. I don't know. More power to you if you know what collections things belong to. Bath and Body Works. I used to be pretty good about it, but now I don't have the slightest idea. Because I really only buy hand soaps from them now. I haven't been buying candles from them lately. Not saying that I won't. And I don't really buy skincare. I do buy like the body sprays and stuff, but that's about it. The next thing I used up was out of an Ipsy bag. This is the Marc Anthony Oil of try that again. Marc Anthony Oil of Morocco Argan Oil Volume Shine Hairspray. I really liked this. It wasn't, I would say it's more of a finishing spray, that it didn't have like a crunchy hold. It kind of just, when I curled my hair, I put this in and it felt super natural, like I could still put my fingers through my hair. Are you done moving? I would put my fingers through my hair and I'd still be able to get my hands through without getting them caught, but it held my curls all day. So I really like this. I know you can buy it at Ulta, and I want to say even like the drugstores. So if I don't think I'm going to go out of my way to find it, but if I pass it in my travels, like I see it when I'm in one of the stores, I will probably pick that up because I really did like it. Along the same lines, I used up the Style Sexy Hair from the Sexy Hair line. This is the spray clay. This also came in a box, and this is texturizing spray clay. I use this as well when I curl my hair, just to give like some lift at the roots and stuff. This was really nice. It smelled amazing, but it made my hair a little crunchy. So I don't know if I purchased this one, but I liked what it did for the body, so maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't hate it if I got another sample of it, or if somebody gave it to me, but I don't think I'd buy it, if that makes sense. The next thing I used up, which is sad, is the Avon Basics Vita Moist Hand Cream. Now, this was discontinued, which I wasn't made aware of, and I know that they've replaced it with other creams that are supposed to be just as good. I haven't looked into it, but it just makes me really angry because this was an item that I received. I received my first bottle as like a door prize at a bridal shower, and I've never really used Avon products, but I used it and I really liked it. So then I went online to try and order it and couldn't find it anywhere. So then there is an Avon store right by my work, kind of, so it's in my path of travel often. So I stopped in there and the lady said, oh, it's something that has to be ordered through like their catalog and then shipped in. She said, but you're in luck because somebody ordered it and didn't pick it up, and I have 4 bottles sitting here. Well, okay, so I was rambling on about this hand cream and my camera shut off, so I don't remember what I was saying exactly, but needless to say, this is discontinued. The lady didn't tell me that it was being discontinued when I had a chance to buy more of it, and now I'm on a hunt for a new hand cream. So if you guys have any suggestions on a good hand cream that isn't this thick but isn't like greasy, unscented, yeah, let me know. I know there's one that Kristen Game always raves about. I want to say it's Neutrogena, but now that doesn't sound right. So either way, I was going to look for that one. I have one more to work my way through, and then I need to find something new. The next thing I used up, I don't know if I talked about these or not. These are the Cotton Rounds Quilted Strength. They're really nice. They're the ones that have stitching around them so that when you take your eye makeup off, they don't fall apart and leave like fuzz in your eyelashes. I have one more sleeve of these that I'm working through, and then I will repurchase those. I got this sample of the Celestial Seasonings Candy Cane Lane Green Tea, which is decaffeinated. There's 2 tea bags in here. I used both of them. Really enjoyed the tea. It tasted delicious. I drank it before bed, which I do every night. I have a cup of tea every night before I go to bed. Because it is a holiday tea, I don't know if I can still get it. I might be able to right now for maybe another week or so, being right after the new year, but I'm not sure. I have a lot of tea that I'm working through, so I'm not going to like run out and search for it, but if I do see it in my stores, I'd probably pick up a box of that because it was good. I'm throwing away a eyelash curler. I think this is the e.l.f. one. I could be wrong, it doesn't say on it, but I think it's the e.l.f. one. I used down the little cushion to the point where it's kind of sticking, and I'm afraid I'm going to cut my lashes with it, so I'm getting rid of it, and I repurchased a different one to replace it. I'm getting down to the makeup items, so bear with me. I have one more body, that's not true, I have another body care item. This is the Eucalyptus Spearmint body wash. Like I said, I'm really sick of this scent because it's all my husband cares for. This was a little body wash that I took with me to Pittsburgh when we went over Halloween weekend, and then I used it up when we got home. I think it was really nice. I am a loyal user of Philosophy body washes now. I used to only use Bath & Body Works ones, and then I realized that they were super drying. I didn't care for them anymore, so I've kind of gone through and used up all of them, and I'm working through my lotions, which is why I mentioned I don't really buy anything besides the hand soaps and the occasional candle from them and the body sprays, because I don't use the lotions anymore and I don't use their body washes anymore. So I used this little sample up. It was actually really nice. It did lather. I've heard from several people that the aromatherapy ones are better quality than like the normal line of their body washes. So I don't know. I didn't hate it. I won't like purchase a full size of that or anything though. Last body care item is another Bath & Body Works item, which it's funny that we talk about this. This is the C.O. Bigelow Lemon Body Cream. I received this last year, I think, for Christmas from a relative, and oh, the smell is just... I'm a lemon fan, you guys. If you watch any of my candle videos or anything like that, you know that like lemon scents of all sorts, bakery, cleaner, are by far one of my favorite scents. This is just bad though. The cream itself was actually really nice. It was a thin cream, but it felt really nourishing. I didn't mind it, but the scent was bad. And then I put it on one night after a shower, and I came and I sat down next to Matt, and he told me that I smelled like, what did he say? Like cheap liquor or something, I think is what he said. Like, and I laughed and I said, what are you talking about? And he said, you smell like a cheap, like, drink. And I was like, that's kind of interesting. And then later he said, you smell like lemon drop mix. So like if you've had a lemon drop martini, if you just like order a house one, I guess, you get really cruddy syrup in it that's lemon scent flavored, and that's what he said this smelled like. So I kind of agree, and it's not a good scent. I don't like that, and I don't have any intention on repurchasing this or any of these C.O. Bigelow body creams. I have many more that I'd much rather prefer. I think we're into like beauty, well, makeup items now. This isn't used up. I'm throwing this away. This is the Model's Own nail polish. This came in an Ipsy bag. It has the chunkiest glitter in it, where it's like you don't even just feel it, like it's literally like chunks that stick out of your nail polish. And it's a red base, so you really can only use it over like a red nail polish, or pink, I guess. And the glitter is just way too chunky. I don't like it. I'm not a huge fan of glitter polish anyway. I only have, well, the one I have on right now has a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's more like a shift, not glitter. No, I'm never going to use that again, so I'm getting rid of it. I was thinking about giving it to one of my nieces or something, but let's be real, it was impossible to get off, and I'm sure her mother would hate me. I used up this little sample of Mary Kay blush. I received a bunch of these in like a gift set, not a gift set, like a freebie packet that I got as a gift at a bridal shop, not a bridal shop, bridal show, let's try talking. And this was the Mineral Cheek Color in Cherry Blossom. The color was really pretty. I own one of these in Spiced Cider, which is more of like a neutral tone. Yeah. Oh, Sparkling Cider, it's Spiced Cider, which is like a neutral toned pink color. I love this. I wear this one a lot. This one in Cherry Blossom I probably wouldn't search out, but the blushes are really good quality. And I got a few uses out of this little card, which I was surprised by. So, done with that. I'm throwing away this Clinique little quad thing. It had a mini mascara, which I used up. This was like a free gift with purchase thing. The blush brush. I saved it because I liked this brown, which is kind of like a cool tone brown. And then I actually didn't mind the blush in it, but it's so dirty, and I don't know, I have 1,000,005 browns that look just like that, so I'm getting rid of it. This I hauled a couple weeks ago. This is the Organic Wear Physicians Formula foundation. Let's spit it out. So I had really high hopes for this. I was like, oh, this is cool. It was $1, so I thought it would be really awesome. So I squirted it on my hand. First of all, if you guys just saw how runny that is, it's running down my hand. And it is the most orange foundation I've ever seen. That's like it's spread out, so that's what it would look like on your skin. And it just runs, and it smells weird, and there's no way. No way I'm ever putting that on my face. I literally sprayed it on my hand, and this is as far as I got, and I'm not going any further with that. Because that color is not the color of my skin. For Classic Ivory, by the way. So, yeah. The next thing I used up, oh, this is kind of funny. So when we go on vacations, especially to someplace warm, I always buy a chapstick with like SPF in it. So I bought the Blistex 5-star lip protection with SPF 30 in it when we went to Jamaica a year ago, a little over a year ago, for our honeymoon. And I have this little clear makeup bag that I got from Bath & Body Works it's clear like plastic, so it's waterproof, and I always put it in my beach bag with like my camera, my phone, and that kind of stuff in it. Well, the chapstick was in that as well, and clearly sand got in it and it destroyed the chapstick, and I probably should have thrown it away then, but I didn't realize it, and it got thrown in a bag with some coral that I have behind me from our trip. And when I was packing to go to Pittsburgh, I found this and realized I really need to throw it away. So that's going in the garbage. I used up my sample of the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. This came in the Lorac Pro, the first Pro palette. I just finished this up today, so it's lasted me, I got that palette right when it came out, so this has lasted me absolutely forever. And I have another one that I just cracked open that came with the Pro 2 palette, so I'm all set. I love this primer. I love Lorac palettes, so I feel like I always get them with their palettes, although it didn't come with the Mega Pro, which you didn't get a free gift with that one. But I feel like since I keep repurchasing them, I'll never have to buy this. But if for some reason they stop adding it to palettes, or I stop buying their palettes or whatever, I would buy a full size of that, definitely. I have a few mascaras and an eyeliner. This is the Jessie's Girl Liquid Eyeliner. This came in an Ipsy bag forever ago, and I love this thing. But it's getting to the point where like the brush is getting to where it's not like pointed anymore. It's kind of getting flat and wore out. And it's still super black, but it's just getting hard to use. Like the brush just isn't where it was. And I know you can buy Jessie's Girl at Rite Aid, I think. I'll have to look that up. Let me know if you guys know where you can buy that. Because I would definitely repurchase this in a heartbeat, or purchased it in a heartbeat, because it was really nice, and it's definitely still black. The brush just isn't great anymore. But I've had that forever. And then I have a few mascaras. The first one is the L'Oreal Double Extend mascara. It has the primer on one side, which is definitely dried out now, and the mascara on the other side, which is also very dried out. I'm a stickler for changing out my mascaras very often, so this was really nice, and I wish I could have used it up. But I had a thing where I was opening like 2 at a time, where now I literally have, well, I still have 2 open, but I have one that I use on my bottom lashes, and I have my normal mascara, and those are the only 2 I have open, and then I get rid of them after like 3 months. So hopefully I can work my way through them for the most part, because I'm throwing quite a bit of product away in that, just because I'm afraid to use it because it's old. The next thing I went through is a sample of the Benefit They're Real I had received this, well, okay, let me back up. I bought a full size of this, and then like 2 days later I got my Ipsy bag and there was a sample of this in it, which is this one. So instead of opening the full size, I decided to crack open the sample. And I'm really glad I did because the brush is scary. Like, I know there's a lot of people that are big fans of this, but I don't like brushes like that. That doesn't work for me. Especially trying to get it like on the inner corner of your eye. This stuff hurt. This brush killed my eyelashes, and then this stuff killed my eyelashes, and I felt like you couldn't double coat this. Like, if you let it dry at all between 2 coats, it was like breaking your eyelashes off trying to get the brush through it again for a second coat. I hated it. I realized I hated it like 2 times after I used it. My mom actually really enjoys this mascara. It works well for her. My eyelashes are really thick to begin with, which I know is weird, but like the hairs themselves are actually thick, where my mom has very long but very fine lashes, and this works better for her. So I gave her my full size, and she was going to pay me for it, and I just didn't know, take it. It's not worth it, and I'm getting rid of this. And there's a whole lot in here still. Well, it's totally dried up now, but ugh. Another one I went through is the Urban Decay Perversion Bigger, Blacker, Badder. I don't know what this came in. It either came with something I bought or I don't know. The mascara itself is really awesome. I love the formula. The brush is a little big. Maybe it's because the handle's small, so I feel like I'm like right up in there, and it's a bigger fluffy brush with a ton of like soft bristles. I really liked this mascara. My only concern, and it would be a concern especially if I bought a full size, is that it got clumpy quick. I only used this maybe 3 weeks or so, and it started to get too thick where I was noticing it was clumping. So I don't know. I haven't decided if I'm going to purchase that. I just haven't found a high-end mascara that I'm like head over heels for. I'm working, that was my last empty, so I can go on a little rant. I'm working my way through a sample of the Lorac Cobra right now, which this brush is like insane. And I have a full size of this that I got in a gift set. But like I did with their reel, I wanted to use the sample before I used the big one. This is really awesome mascara. Like I said, I'm working through it right now, so I'm wearing it. This brush was just a little hard to get used to, but I think this mascara, depending on how it continues to like get as it gets a little older, could be really awesome. It could be a winner for me. So those are all my empties for the last like month and a half. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I will be back with another video shortly. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a great start to your new year, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye!